So for question number 10, you are given a quadratic equation, 2x squared plus 4x plus 6 equals 0. You're first going to calculate the discriminant, which is b squared minus 4 times a times c. Just grab your calculator. B squared minus 4 times a times c. You press enter, and you're supposed to find here a negative number. Here, negative 32. So, therefore, I have x equals negative b, which is negative 4, plus the square root of 32, divided by twice a, so twice 2, or x equals negative b minus square root of negative 32 divided by twice a. You end up having two roots with the square root of a negative number. So they are imaginary numbers. So what does the minus inside become? Outside an I. Now let me write 32 as 16 times 2. Now 2 times 2 is just 4. And I would have negative 4 plus I times the square root of 16 is 4. And I'm going to apply that division by 4 to both the negative 4, and negative 4 divided by 4 is negative 1. And here, 4 divided by 4 cancel, it's just 1, so this is what I'll have. And because the only difference between those two, that here I've got a plus and here a minus, at the end, I will have, instead of a plus here, a minus. So I've got my two complex roots, z1 equals negative 1 plus I square root of 2, and z2 negative 1 minus I square root of 2. The question 11 asks you to add up those two. So z1 plus z2 equals negative 1 plus I square root of 2. z2 is negative 1 minus I square root of 2. Now, those two will cancel out. Anything minus itself is 0. I'm left with negative 1 minus 1, which is negative 2. And finally, last questions, if I multiply them, I will have negative 1 plus I square root of 2 times negative 1 minus I square root of 2. I will distribute first the negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1 times negative I square root of 2 is positive I square root of 2. And I'm going to do the same thing, but with the I square root of 2. Times negative 1 is negative I square root of 2. Times negative I square root of 2 is negative I square root of 2 square. As you can see, the way I handle I, which is, little reminder, square root of negative 1, I handle it first as if it were a normal variable. Next step, I've got I square root of 2 minus I square root of 2, they cancel. Now, negative I square, because I square is negative 1, negative negative 1 is positive 1. And square root of 2 square is just 2. So I will have 1 plus 1 times 2, which is 1 plus 2. I'll get 3. That's it. Good luck.